Well, I'm thankful that it just rained, but it really didn't do anything because now it's just like, it's hot and like extra steamy because the rain was like 2 minutes. But anyway, I'm out at MI Homes. I'm over at Twin Rivers or Two Rivers, whatever it's called. It's been a long day. It's a hot day. And gonna show you these homes. This house is beautiful, called the Grandsail 3. Now, before we go in, just want to talk to you about the normal stuff. I'm Rich Noto, Florida licensed realtor, Florida licensed home inspector, Florida noted public and loan signing agent certification, your construction trained realtor, and I help my buyers purchase homes from start to finish, meaning after contract I don't disappear. And actually, even in a long video, I couldn't possibly talk about it all. And in this heat, I'm going to pass out. So let's go inside and have a look at this beautiful house. I mean, it looks beautiful. It's a big house. Very, very, a very long feeling front. So I wonder what the inside is like, how far back it goes, if the front looks like this. Now, this is the Grandsail 3 from MI Homes. It's 6 beds, 4 full baths, 2 half baths. It has a den, a game room, a media room, a 3-car tandem garage, 5,452 square feet. So, oh boy, if you need a big house, this just might be the house for you. This is a big house. You know, a big house is one thing, but sometimes the homes are very functional. So let's see if it's also functional too. But it's got to be functional for you, not functional for me. So first thing is that if you want to sit out front, you can. There's plenty of space. Oh, the AC feels good. Oh man, does the AC feel good. Oh, I think that this is like the first house that I've been in all day where I've walked in and like, oh, the AC feels good. Oh man, I must be crazy doing this in the summertime, making these videos. Sometimes people will say to me, oh, you know, why aren't you wearing a long sleeve shirt or collared shirt, stuff like that. I'm like, are you people crazy? I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead. And if a shirt is so important, you're welcome to hire the realtor that doesn't know the first thing about construction and your house falls apart. I'm perfectly okay with that. And I'm also very honest too. So, this room is kind of interesting because usually, I guess there's books there. You know, builders seem to be going for the theme of like a study room, a reading room, an office room. I like these old pictures. Are these old actors, actresses? Or I wonder who they are. I don't even have my glasses, so everything's blurry. So when you first walk in, this house definitely feels very spacious. Very spacious, very wide feeling. And they turn the storage under the stairs into a wine cellar. I guess not really a cellar because it's not really underground, but I guess a wine room. That's the wine room. That's what we'll call it. And I guess the ceilings here are probably like 9 feet or so, maybe. Because I could touch like an 8-foot ceiling. Huge island. Look at this. How many seats are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seats. Jeez. 6 seats at one island. That's insane. I mean, it's great. And here we have a full bathroom. And again, it's upgraded. The tiles go, when the tile goes all the way to the ceiling, that's an upgrade. The floors to me look like a vinyl plank. I could be wrong, but I think they are. Like a luxury vinyl plank flooring. Now the lanai, before I pass it up, is excellent. Look at that. Look at all those seats. And the homes over here in Two Rivers are natural gas. Laundry room, wow, it's a big laundry room. So this is probably the garage, I guess, right? Yep. And epoxy is becoming more and more common to see in the models. Yeah, see, when you got the tandem, you got that extra space back there. And I love a 3-car garage, any kind of 3-car. You know, this is great. You could put your, you know, extra stuff, storage stuff over here if you want to, or turn it into a gym for the cooler months. You know? Wow. And the half bath is over here, and we're back to the front of the house. So let's see. Yeah, again, very big pantry. They do have some really great luxury homes over here in this area. Look how big this room is. Jeez. Yeah, look at that. Big closet. Now, typically, closets don't come with 2 shelves, so that could be an upgrade right there. There's a lot of stuff that model homes have that, you know, usually does not come standard with most builders. So let's go up to the 2nd floor and see what we see. Oh, this is nice. Wow. I think I'm going to start here and work my way around. I think that makes the most sense. So, a big bedroom. What's this going to be? A closet over here? Yeah. Closet. Interesting that the walls are black. I guess with this I could understand that they're, you know, drawing on the paint. But yeah, black is kind of dark. It's nice in little bits here and there. I mean, at least to me, I think it's nice as like you know, accent, like this, like the dark countertop with the dark faucet. It kind of all like fades away, and the cabinets are kind of too dark for the quartz countertop, in my opinion. But you know, these are model homes, and they try to be different. So that's really the key. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, hold on. Where am I? Did I just uncover a secret passage? Wow. So I'm in some kind of a huge bedroom. Big closet over here, big walk-in. And I came from here. Okay, so I came from this way. Let's just backtrack and have a look at this. So from here, this way, okay. Now we're gonna turn right. Big laundry room. Look at that. Nice big laundry room. Okay, so I see what's going on here. Half bath. A lot of space between the toilet and the sink, so you could put a shelf over there. And now we have, what is this? Oh, a beautiful TV room. Look at this. What a beautiful home theater room this would be, huh? And a closet, so this could be a bedroom as well. Look at that. Wonderful. And TVs are so cheap. Like I was looking at like how big the screen is. Like, you know, TVs have just, you know, come down in price so much. It's amazing. A few $100s and you got a huge screen. Not saying that the picture quality is going to be the greatest for a few $100s, but you know, it'll be a big screen. So this is kind of interesting because this is like a kitchen island right here. Kind of got it set up like a wine bar. Yeah, it's a wine fridge. Big loft. Very big rooms in this house. Very big bedrooms. I don't think there's a bedroom in this house yet that I felt like it was small. So where am I now? On the other side, in another bathroom, which leads to another bedroom. Okay, so this is one of these homes where you could easily get lost in. Especially the first time or two or so until you kind of get a feel of it. So really what you have here is there's a few ways to enter each side. You could enter this way, or you could enter this way, and then it goes around and behind, and that's what I was finding to be a little bit confusing. Now, if I didn't get this, I apologize. There's a nice sitting area up here on the second floor. Yeah, check that out. Wonderful. Especially if you have a view like this, where you got the trees and you got the lake, and you can look for, you know, birds and maybe, you know, the occasional venomous snake or Florida panther or something like that. You know, you could see some nice things, but still be, you know, in the safety of your own house behind the screen, so the mosquitoes don't get you. Because with the lake there, the mosquitoes definitely will. But yeah, I think it's a great house. And again, I don't think I've ever seen this one from my home, so this was a real treat. And I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Yeah, just a great house. And check out my website at richnotohomes.com. You could always find the latest homes for sale at the bottom of each community's page if it's listed on the MLS. And a special thank you to my customers out there. I do appreciate you as my current and past customers, and hey, a future customer, here's an early thank you. Oh God, is it hot.